get started with the reading, Aries. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. We're going to look into the energies around you right now and their potential implications in the future. For cross watchers, keep in mind that energies go both ways. So please take the messages as they best resonate to you. Let's see how you are feeling right now, the main energy around you and what's coming up for you, and how it's going to evolve in the near future. Energy at the bottom of the deck, we see the Two of Wands. Overall, it feels like this message, it's going to talk about someone starting to get out their comfort zone, doing something that they're not used to do, but that right now perhaps they consider very important for their own happiness, for the progression of this situation that we're going to look into. Now, with the Two of Wands, we don't see immediate action yet, but we see someone who's gathering the strength and preparing for action. There are a lot of reasons why not to go for this, at least in their head, but they start understanding and seeing better what's around them and understanding that they have to go for this or they will be stuck in the same place for a very, very long time. So right here we see out of the comfort zone and also discovery, finding things about their world and finding things about themselves. So let's see if this message relates to you. Let's see how you are feeling right now. So King of Swords and Six of Wands reversed. The first message that I'm getting from these cards is that there is someone around you not showing you enough love or saying that they are with you, they care about you, but they don't show you any sort of affection. Now, this King of Wands is what the problem is right now. We see someone who is protecting themselves from their own feelings. The King of Swords is someone very logical. They feel distant, and that distance is there so that they can feel protected. They cannot feel too much. They have gone through an experience in their life which took them to become the King of Swords. Someone who, from their experience, saw that whenever you get too vulnerable, you never end up well. So first of all, we see that they are not letting out all the things that they really feel. They're not letting you know about things. And overall, they feel distant. They feel as though they don't care at times, you know? And that Six of Wands is how you feel whenever you are around that King of Swords. Usually this card talks about feeling seen, having a crowd around you and feeling at the center of your world, you know, on the stage with the spotlight on you. And this card being reversed, we understand that it's exactly the opposite. Where is this person when you need to talk to someone? Where are they whenever you are maybe having a bad day? They're not there to give you that emotional support. And it's clearly something that doesn't make you happy, you know? Right here, we see how your confidence, perhaps, it's starting to disappear because you're thinking that something is wrong about you, perhaps. You're not enough for this person. That's what you might be thinking. But this is not the truth. As we've seen, the King of Swords doesn't act that way because they're not interested, but for other reasons. And we will look into that card to understand better where this person is coming from. But overall, right here, we just see that you know that there is potential, but you don't see anything actually happening. You feel negative and you start to compare yourself to someone else, to other people that maybe they have in their life, friends, colleagues. You're thinking that maybe they're more interested in them than they are in you. So this is how you're feeling right now. Let's see what the main energy is down here and what's coming up for you. All right, So these three cards definitely talk about the King of Swords, and this is the main energy for this message. We start seeing how this person really feels, what their heart really tells them, and how their mind blocks all of that. So with the lovers, you know for sure that this person has a very deep emotional connection with you. They know how great you are together. They feel like you are a really good match. And they have this instinct at times to really create a magical moment between the two of you. This is just an instinct though, because we see how unfortunately this beautiful energy right now at least is being blocked. But right here we see someone who really wants to open their heart, who really wants to fall in love and to appear as though they have fell in love. And so right here with the lovers, we usually also see a decision, a dilemma, something that they want to go for, but at the same time, they are wanting to think about it much longer. So we see why this dilemma, why they're not going for this. And the reason comes from the Four of Pentacles. What do you see here? You see someone who is holding on to their purse, thinking that maybe at some point they're going to lose it, drop it, or someone is going to steal it. And that purse contains the pentacles, contains their stability. And so right here with this card, we see someone who follows certain patterns, who does always the same thing over and over again because it worked out once. And so now they see it as the winning card, the winning formula. But they don't see, unfortunately, that it's holding them back from a lot of happiness. Yes, some risks too, but definitely a good risk to take with the right person. And so right here, they cannot let go of patterns and they are holding on to something, to their stability and to their safety. This is not something that they're happy though, that makes them happy. They're not happy to do this. We see with the Five of Swords, the headache. We see how they're starting to also put together, link the dots, connect the dots. And what I'm sensing from this card is that this is not the first time that this happens. Maybe you two got into an argument, or they just see that you're not happy because they're not showing you enough, or they're not showing you at all. And right here, we start seeing how this person remembers how this has happened in the past as well. Maybe the same things that you are telling them are the things that their ex was telling them. And so it's clear here that they think they are on the 4, which is a stable number, 4 of Pentacles, but they're actually in the 5, an unstable number, and the 5 of Swords is conflict. They think they keep themselves safe here and that they are winning, but with the 5 of Swords instead, we know that nobody wins. This is really fake victories, and overall, there is a need for change right here. That's for sure. So let's see how this energy is going to evolve in the near future. All right. So here we have the 10 of Wands reversed and the Fool. And I do sense these two cards being connected. That 4 of Pentacles, that purse with the pentacles inside, it started being a huge rock, a burden, something that was really slowing them down in this connection, in this situation, but perhaps in other situations as well. And right here, they are deciding to drop those wands, to let go of that burden because they feel that they are barely moving at all. Maybe they're looking back a year ago and they see themselves being in the same place, doing the same things, not having progressed at all. And so here they perhaps decide that that has to go. They also have difficulties asking for help here somehow. I definitely see a lot of ego, a lot of pride. They clearly are blocked by that ego and they never want to lose control. But here it's time to let go, take a risk, and start anew. The Fool. Now, with this Fool, we might be seeing them starting anew, or this relationship itself starting a new chapter. Now, as we were saying, we have that Two of Wands as the main energy. No action is taken yet. This is all internal progression. This is all internal thinking and realizing that it's time to get out of the comfort zone and really go for something new. Every second is a new chance. Get rid of the heavy baggage, let go, and just go around with your freedom and wander around. See how life can be beautiful, how beautiful life can be, and how amazing a new chapter could actually turn out to be, even if scary. So we see their progression here. We see how they're changing. And I really want to understand how this Two of Wands will translate into action. I want to see what they're planning to do, what their intentions in this relationship are. And I want to see how you will change perhaps your mind once you see them changing. Is it something that you're still up for, or is it already too late? So let's look into what's coming next and what this person plans to do. If you would like to support the channel and hear the rest of the messages, just follow me in the extended video by clicking on the link down below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every week I randomly select viewers that have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. Stay tuned for the extended preview and some more content made just for you. Welcome back to your extended reading, Aries. We see here how you feel that someone was just not seeing you, was not showing you love, affection, all things that for you are important. And right now we see how this person, for the first time in their life perhaps, is realizing that they are being their worst enemy. They are blocking themselves from experiencing happiness and love, and experiencing happiness and love with you. So right here we see a change. We see a realization, which is usually always the first step into improving yourself. And so right here we see that they're planning to do something which will take them out of their comfort zone, letting go of the patterns and starting anew. So let's see what that Two of Wands is about and what are they planning to do. And then we will see how it will translate into action. One card just fell. And it's the Death card. Makes perfect sense. So let's get more cards. Wow. What? This is crazy. We have 4 major arcanas that all talk about a major change. Death, Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, and the Hierophant. So let's start with